Jim McKay reporting from just past the start-finish line here in Carlsbad, where we're just about ready for the finals of this year's Superbiker competition. In row 2, well, there we have Dave Aldana. He splits his time between Europe and California, between road and dirt racing. Wayne Rainey, he won 16 road races in 1981. And Steve Wise is the defending Superbikers champion from Bar, Texas. There he is. On the front row, Eddie Lawson, winner of the road races qualifying heat, national road racing champion. In the middle, Mike Kidd. He won the dirt trackers heat. He's their national title holder. And on the inside, Graham NOYCE of England, a former world motocross champ. He was the fastest of the motocross qualifiers.
They will accelerate from here down into the tight first turn. That's the one where the dragsters have laid down that layer of rubber over the asphalt. It's a very treacherous turn. They have their hands in the air here to signify that they do not have their hands on the clutch, and they're off. There is the start, headed for that chicane. Jockeying for position and getting it very quickly is Eddie Lawson on bike number 12. Sensational start for road racer Eddie Lawson, an American. In second place at the moment, Graham NOYCE, and we have Wayne Rainey, Mike Kidd, and the defending champion Steve Wise. But there is the leader, Eddie Lawson, first time around. Okay, well, Steve Wise, the defending champion, is pressing Mike Kidd right now. But up in front is still Eddie Lawson, Graham NOYCE, who was the man on the pole. But it's a pretty good lead for Eddie Lawson right now as they head for the tunnel and up onto the dirt. And as they go under the tunnel, it is Steve Wise passing Mike Kidd to take over fourth position. So Wise, the defending champion, moves up to fourth. But look at Lawson's lead. And as they came off the jump, they went into the motocross section. And right now, Steve Wise has passed another rider. He has moved past Wayne Rainey and into third place in this race. That kid is really something. Okay, now they're on the pavement again, into the chicane. Eddie Lawson in front, in that green and white uniform. Number 12 in second place. You can see his lead was cut significantly there. It certainly was by Graham NOYCE, who is in second place, and by Steve Wise, who is third and very much in contention. But look now, watch Steve Wise. He's closing in on NOYCE for second place. Yeah, he got some wheel spin there in that section called the parking lot, and he's got a very, very good exit. In fact, he's making a bid and has passed NOYCE, so it's Steve Wise now in second. A meteoric start for Wise. Really remarkable. He was back in fifth place on the start, has quickly, in about a lap and a half, worked his way up to second place, and now will chase the leader. Wise after Lawson as they go into the... The battle goes on in the final race of the Superbikers in Carlsbad, California. The leader is still Eddie Lawson, but closing in on him, pressing him all the way. It's the defending champion, Steve Wise, a remarkable young man. Just 24 years old, a bachelor from Bar, Texas, won this championship last year as a big surprise. And look at him now, closing in on the leader one more time. Yeah, he even had a couple of broken ribs, Jim, but of course you never know it now. He's fully recovered and on the top of his form. They are about to go into the dirt section there, the leap, and then under the bridge. And Wise, there he is. He's making a bid right now on Lawson. Wise on the inside is perfectly positioned. He's taking the lead. No question about it. This is a real talent out there. Steve Wise, and a young man of tremendous determination. The attempt at the repass by Eddie Lawson, but no indeed. Well, Wise is a very tough-minded individual, Jim. He's, in fact, mentally almost perfect for this game. He's very intelligent, and yet emotionally he doesn't become over-involved. He was, for example, able to shake off the disappointment of losing that first heat very easily, and he's right back on top now. You know, Sam, I am still at a loss to explain the tremendous confidence of the defending champion here and the leader, Steve Wise, as far as this particular event is concerned. Came here this year. He said, I am expecting to win. I really like the combination of dirt and asphalt, and I don't think that any of the road racers, dirt trackers, speedway experts can outrace me at Carlsbad. The leader is still Steve Wise, a remarkable young man from Texas. When we talked to him earlier, this confident young man confessed that he did have one reservation about participating on this course.
I think motocross has had a chance to get in trouble more than any other riders as far as being out here, because we're not used to the speeds. That's all there is to it. We're not used to the high car speeds. We're just not used to that.
Used to it or not, he handles all the surfaces out here in a better compromise, let us say, than anybody else. Does the 24-year-old Steve Wise of Bar, Texas. Really something, isn't he, Sam?
He certainly is, Jim. Steve Wise, I think when we had that interview with him and he said that the motocrossers are used to lower speeds and that it could be dangerous for them to run here at higher speeds. The motocrosser, at the very most, goes 65 miles an hour. But the average is about 20 to 25, whereas on pavement here, they've been hitting 115. Sometimes in that increase of speed, you get a threshold where a driver, although very adept at the lower speed, literally becomes afraid and just does not handle himself so well at the higher speed. Obviously, that is not a problem of Steve Wise, who can handle himself, as we've seen, at any speed at all.
If anybody's going to beat this young man, well, it's going to be a big surprise from this point on. Steve Wise, seemingly, let us say, on his way to a second consecutive victory in the Superbikers. That means the same thing. 1 lap to go, 1 lap, and Steve Wise will retain his championship. On his final lap, Sam.
Well, he stays out very late and makes a terrifically late apex at that turn, Jim. And what that means is he has good acceleration out of the turn. It's a disciplined maneuver to make an apex like that. And Steve, more than anybody else, has used that line and used it effectively all day long.
On the pavement now, fastest part of the course. Speeds up to 115 miles an hour, now slowing down, going into the hairpin. Tremendous deceleration right here, and then accelerate as you head for the tunnel for the last time.
Yes, 1 minute that front wheel is just pinned on the road. The next minute, it's lifted up in acceleration.
His regular home away from home here, the motocross section, then just a little bit on the pavement again, and he will be home free. They'll be getting out the checkered flag for Steve Wise. Now he's passing a slower racer here, about to. That's Richard Schlachter from Connecticut. See you around, Richard. And back onto the pavement. Here it comes. There's the flagman preparing to welcome home the winner, Steve Wise, for the 2nd year in a row. Here he is, a fist in the air, really enjoying himself, crossing the finish line. Schlachter crossing the finish line second, of course, is a lap behind. The actual second-place finisher, Graham NOYCE. There he is, and in 3rd place, Eddie Lawson. It's been a grand day of motorcycle racing here in Carlsbad. I've enjoyed it. I'm Jim McKay. I know that Sam Posey has also. Once again, the winner from Bar, Texas, is Steve Wise.